Hi, Mommy N here, your Mommy Negosyo. And in this video, we will answer another question from Furly. Okay, sent in question din ito. At ang tanong ni Furly is, Mommy N, ano yung mga best practices for hiring and expanding the workforce para naman lumaki yung aking business? Sabi ko sa kanya, ito yung mga sagot ko. And again, I'd like to repeat this in this video so that you can also benefit from it. Okay, number one, ang napaka-importante is clear job description. Yan talaga ang umpisa. No, bago ka mag-hire, kailangan napaka-detalye ng ating job description. Ano yung mga roles niya so that alam ng mga tao na hinahire natin kung ano yung expected sa kanya at alam din natin kung ano yung hahanapin natin sa kanya habang nag-interview tayo, habang magtatanong tayo, di ba? So, dapat very clear ang job description. Second, look for attitude. There's a saying that hire for attitude, train for skills. So, habang tayo nag-hire, kung wala pa siyang masyadong skills, pag okay ang attitude, then it is a very good sign. So, sabi nga nila, hire people with the right attitude and willing to learn. Especially if wala pa silang experience, lalo na kung fresh grad. Bagong kagagraduate, wala pang experience, pero ganadong-ganadong matuto, that is a good sign. Number 3, importante, training. Yung iba kasi basta mag-hire, tapos ilalagay na lang doon, isasalpak, bahala ka na, tapos nagagalit sila, ba't ang tanga-tanga? Kasi hindi tayo nag-train. So what we need to do is to invest in training so that we can help the new hires develop yung mga skills na nandun sa kanilang job description. At kailangan din, tulungan natin silang maka-adapt sa ating kultura. Kahit nagaling na sila sa ibang company, kahit na matagal na silang nagwo-work, iba ang kultura sa ibang companies at iba rin dito sa atin. Kaya kailangan, meron tayong guiding efforts para makapag-adapt sila. So those are the first 3. Number 4, kailangan merong open line of communication between us and the applicant or the new hire. So kailangan mabigyan siya kaagad ng feedback kung okay yung ginagawa niya at kung hindi. Para alam niya kaagad. At tapos, nabibigyan natin siya ng opportunity na magbago or mag-improve. And syempre, dahil nung dati, nung wala pa siya dyan, wala pa siya dito sa company natin, okay yung team, ngayong pumasok siya, kailangan maayos yung kanyang communication with the team. So, it is our obligation for them to have a very open communication line. Tayo yung gagawa niyan. Tayo yung magsiset ng mga meetings for feedbacking, for concerns, and for ideas. And last but not the least, number 5, empowerment. Nag-hire tayo ng empleyado pero kung lahat naman ng bagay itututukan pa natin, bakit pa, di ba? Let's give our employees responsibilities and ownership para magkaroon sila ng sense of involvement and commitment sa ating trabaho. So those are the 5 things that diniscuss ko o tinuro ko o sinabi ko kay Furly, and I hope you also learned something from that. Okay? So if you learned something from this video and you want to learn more, why not sign up to our weekly newsletter so that we can continue this conversation, right? So, if that was helpful and you want more business tips, then click the link in my bio to sign up for my weekly newsletter so that you'll get free access to exclusive insights, private Q&As, and inspiring episodes delivered from my heart to yours, straight to your inbox. This is Mommy and your Mommy Negosyo saying, be business-minded, Pinoy!